This video is sponsored by Core. Hey, sup! Minecraft myths are everywhere, and I think it's about time someone put them to the test, and that someone is you! By the end of today, you'll be able to shout to the rooftops that I tested 10 Minecraft myths to find the truth. Well, the theories hold up. Has Minecraft changed and evolved to be different to how we used to perceive the good old blocky world? Let's dig deep and find some of the biggest myths that people think are true in Minecraft and bust them. You heard us, sub. Let's go. Number 1. Lava can be a cushion fall. We all love that due to the Nether update, lava has received some handy updates alongside it. And in some cases, you could say because it's a liquid, lava basically has the same properties of water. But you'd be a mighty fool for thinking so. Skipping the obvious that lava is hot and water is cold, you'd be hard-pressed to figure out the other differences. If you had fire resistance, then it'd be easy to test out some. Swimming through lava is tough. You can't see as easily. It moves slower than water in the overworld, but it's just as fast in the Nether. Despite what people may tell you though, sub, there'll be no lava bucket clutches like you can do with water. Lava doesn't actually break your fall or prevent fall speed at all. To be honest, not even water can cushion your fall if it's in a cauldron. One thing that we found in testing that works, however, is the Depth Strider enchantment, used to go faster in water. Also doesn't work. Hey, sup! Ever wanted to make your own games or play games other creators have made? Then you should check out Core. Core is a multiverse of free games to play, where you can hang out with friends and play crazy new game concepts from the minds of the Core community. Sup! You've been playing Freeze Tag Game, where you turn your enemies into ice cream. New games are published every day for you to build, battle, and explore with friends. And if you've ever wanted to make your own game, Core is a great way to start getting into game development. You can start making games right away using thousands of free quality music, sound, and art with no coding required. Core is completely free, so be sure to check them out by using the link in the description. Number 2. Bees can pollinate anything. Since 1.15, myths aplenty have been buzzing around about the bees. Now it's almost been a year since they were added. However, I think people are getting used to the new mobs and probably understand most of the mechanics. However, bees are definitely a kind of hit or miss situation. With the players, I mean. There's plenty of players on this server who have never gone near a beehive, sub. One thing I hear a lot is that bees can pollinate any plant, but that's simply not the case. Bees are lovely, wonderful creatures who adore pollinating overworld crops, like wheat and potatoes. And when it comes to netherwort, they're not big fans. There's something I know a bunch of these bees are fans of though, sub. The channel. In fact, they all get a diamond because they're subscribed to Sub's World. Make sure you do too, so you don't miss out and always get notified of our Minecraft adventures. Number 3. Strip mining is best. We know that playing Minecraft Survival is mostly about finding diamonds. But thanks to the new kid on the block, Netherite, diamond is old news, and getting it quickly is something you've got to be able to do these days. But what's the best method of mining diamonds, sub? Any ideas? Most would say strip mining, a special method where you dig to a low Y level like 11 and start digging in a straight line, but occasionally branching off. Many believe that the brancher should be 2-block tunnels like this, but in actual fact, mining out just 1-block holes every 2 layers is much more efficient because you're only mining 1 row of blocks. You're spending less time working, but discovering lots of surface area. But there's something that beats even strip mining, sub, and that's something you'd never expect: regular old cave exploring. Truth be told, the best way to find diamonds is to be exposed to the surface area of as many blocks at a low level as possible. So in reality, your best chances of finding diamonds would be when stumbling across them in a big chasm. Think back to all the tunnels you found diamonds in. Chances are it was in a cave, and not a strip mining tunnel. Strip mining is great for systematically clearing out chunks, and it's great for covering as much ground as possible. But if you have the extra food to spare and aren't afraid of some hostile mobs, then a cave venture will hook you with the best chance of stumbling across a pocket of that sparkling diamond ore. Number 4. Fortune picks help you level quicker. I mean, this myth makes a lot of sense if you think about it, Sub. You see, fortune increases the likelihood of getting more ores per block you mine. So that would mean the experience number earned from mining the block also multiplies, right? Well, let's try it out. Mine some diamonds with a regular pick. Nice! See how much XP you got. Now mine the same amount of diamonds with a Fortune 3 pick. And wouldn't you know, you earn the same amount of XP. Seems like Fortune enchantment doesn't give you luck with everything, Sub. Number 5. Swords do most damage. Well, let's take a look at some of the interesting combat myths that have been floating around for years. As combat has been updated so much in Minecraft, it can be hard to remember and keep track of all the details. Swords are actually pretty good. I mean, they're the tool made for damaging and fighting mobs and other players, right? So it makes sense that they pack the strongest punch. However, while they swing pretty quickly, they actually don't do as much damage per hit as an axe. This kind of makes sense if you think about it, Sub. A diamond or netherite axe is made of 3 pieces of ore, rather than the sword which is made of 2. So the idea of it being heavier or sharper in order to deal more damage at a slower rate kinda checks out. And that's what we found in testing by letting Steve here hit you. The netherite sword stings for sure, but the netherite axe really hurts. Number 6. Chickens are only bred with wheat seeds. Since breeding was added to the game, players have used various food items to lead, tame, and create families out of their farm animals and mob friends. I know that you know what foods each animal likes, but do you know what chickens eat? Wheat seeds. Well, it's a bit more than that. One of the most common misconceptions is that you specifically require wheat seeds to tame chickens. You can actually breed chickens with any type of seed. Melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, for example. So if you don't want to go breaking a bunch of long grass, double check if you have any of these seeds lying around. And while you're at it, make sure to like the video. We make sure to research and check these myths so that you don't have to. And hopefully, you know far more about Minecraft because of it. Every like makes Sub happy and also makes him fart. So keep him farting by pressing the like button. Number 7. Zombies with axes break down doors quicker. I see you've had a run-in with a big group of armored enemies, Sub. Never fear. You can take shelter in that NPC village over in the distance. Some hostile mobs in Minecraft can spawn with various equipment, such as armor or even swords and axes. Some can even be enchanted. In fact, zombies can spawn with the most stuff. And while armor and a sword does make them tougher, having an axe in their hand isn't exactly very effective at all. We know zombies love to bash on and break down doors, especially in villages. So to put this myth to the test, let's see if a zombie with an axe can break down a door quicker than one without. And the results show that they take exactly the same amount of time. Looks like spawning in with the axe was pretty pointless after all. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's not confirmed. It's not busted. It is. It's a zombie with an axe. That's what it is. Number 8. Spamming rockets makes you fly fast. I don't know about you, Sub, but I see this one all the time. Players wouldn't be foolish to think that when using an Elytra and fireworks rocket that they would need to spam the rockets in order to go faster. I mean, it makes sense on paper, right? Well, what about in the actual world? Doing this ends up draining all of your fireworks pretty quickly. And here's why you shouldn't do that. A single firework will get you to maximum speed. Stacking any more on top of that won't increase your momentum at all, Sub. No, to increase your momentum in Minecraft, it's all about flying downward as an angle steep enough to pick up speed. Then you can hit your firework rocket. It'll give you a healthy boost on top of your already increased momentum. Flying in a wavy pattern like this will see you only use a small amount of rockets, but being able to cover huge amounts of ground. Number 9. Creepers drop discs if shot by anything. A creeper shot by a skeleton has a chance to drop a music disc. We all know this, but I've heard some players believe that all it takes is any hostile mob with a projectile. Things like crossbow-wielding Elytras or even shulkers. Putting that to the test, however, we can see that is not the case. In fact, the only true mobs that can kill a creeper and cause it to drop a music disc are the classic skeleton and the stray, which is a variant of the skeleton found in the snowy biomes. Number 10. Herobrine will get you if you play at 3 a.m. Whether it's what I just said or a different horrific rumor, we've all heard the legend of the ancient mythical Herobrine. The mysterious figure has elusively haunted our Minecraft community for many years. But some have recently began suggesting that if you play the game at 3 a.m., he will come to you. To test this theory out, I've set you up on your own special ritual circle sub, but there's no Herobrine in sight. Oh, what was that? Oh, just lightning. Oh, well, myth busted then. If you've ever played Minecraft at 3 a.m., let us know what sort of creepy things you've seen. Comment below, and we could make it feature in one of our future videos. Also, don't forget to check out Core. It's completely free. Just visit coregames.com or click the link in the description.